times ago when I was in Peoria, somebody said, he just played all of his old stuff. And then I came back and they were like, what's all this new stuff he's playing? So I'm trying to make everybody happy tonight. There's no refunds, sorry about that, folks, but I'm gonna play a mix of old and new. I hope we have a good time. I want to personally thank the 7-year-old kid who requested the $13 beer song. My pleasure to do that for you, young man. Thank you to whoever his parents are for raising him right. Thank you very much. I woke up this morning with the last night's blues. Tide won't on, but I lost my shoes. Don't need a paper to know the news. Think I'll just go uptown. Everybody there's throwing around my name. Seems like I'm always catching that blame. It's just another one of them small town games. Think I'm gonna lose this ground. 'Cause everybody knows the kind of life that you're bound to lead if it's wrong or right. Everybody knows all about your share of ups and downs. Everybody knows everybody in this town. Long tall Molly in a mini dress. Saturday night she's a ballin' mess. Sunday morning she'll confess. Everybody's listening now. But later on down that same night, 2 grown men in a barroom fight. Factory's going back on strike. Everybody's talking now. 'Cause everybody knows the kind of life that you're bound to lead if it's wrong or right. Everybody knows all about your share of ups and downs. Everybody knows everybody in this town. Everybody knows everybody in this town. Everybody knows. Yep. Everybody knows the kind of life that you're bound to lead if it's wrong or right. Everybody knows all about your share of ups and downs. Everybody knows everybody. Everybody knows everybody. Everybody knows everybody in this town. Everybody knows everybody in this town. Everybody knows. I woke up this morning with the last night's blues. Tide won't on, but I lost my shoes. It's no secret, me and Miley's news. Everybody knows by now. Thank you very much. I can hear y'all in the back. You sound real good.
Well, I think it's about folks, and it's about what they go through every day, their daily lives, you know, the ups and the downs. And I think the music kind of captures that. And what I've kind of found is, unfortunately, some of the struggles that were in folk music, you know, 50 years ago are still happening today. We make some strides, and we tend to redeem ourselves, but there's always the constant struggle and the achievements that still happen. And that music kind of captures it all. And sometimes folk music's just one person and a guitar, sometimes it's a 5-piece band. But you know, it all captures modern day life and times, I think.
This is a song I wrote for my wife who's here tonight. In a couple weeks, we've been married for 11 years. We got a little ways to go to catch up with the Ruskuskis. All my troubles, all my blues, well, they take a back seat when I'm with you. All my friends and my guitars too, well, they take a back seat when I'm with you. 'Cause you and me, baby, we drive around. You fix me up when I break down. And you're all that I need, babe, and you're all that I want. That's why I gotta have you here up front. All my troubles, yeah, all my blues, well, they take a back seat when I'm with you. All my friends and my guitars too, yeah, they take a back seat when I'm with you. When I'm with you, I get a little lost. Points of interest come across when I'm with you. Well, the night's on fire, eyes are wide when the road tires. After 11 years of marriage and 15 years of traveling around the country, we had thought that we had seen it all. But recently we found ourselves in Pittsburgh. And we pulled into Pittsburgh at 5 o'clock on a Friday. Not a good time to pull into a major city. And the problem was there was this long line of cars that wasn't going anywhere. And we really needed to get into that long line of cars that wasn't going anywhere. And I looked at my wife and I said, baby, we're in trouble. And what happened next, ladies and gentlemen, was possibly the most beautiful, the most profound and kind thing that we had ever witnessed in all of our days. I made eye contact with a guy in a car, in that long line of cars, and he went like this to us. I looked at my wife and I said, what in the hell is that guy doing? She said, I have no idea. Me, I'm from Delavan. We didn't have traffic. My wife's from Chicago. I can tell you right now, Peoria, in the history of Chicago traffic, there has never been one instance where a human being has ever gone like this. Luckily, I had my window down. And there was this guy on the corner, and the guy on the corner was like, he's telling you that you can go ahead. You can put your car right in front of his car. I said, are you serious? And he said, yeah. And I said, well, what will happen? And he said, nothing. So we did. We went and put our car right in front of that guy's car. And sure enough, nothing happened. Nothing but pure joy and happiness, Peoria. And we didn't know what to do, so I just gave a little wave in the rear view, like, thanks. And I looked at my wife and I said, how beautiful was that? We're gonna take this with us from now on wherever we go. And I feel like we could use a little bit of that love in our country and world right now, don't you think, Peoria? About a week later, we were in Chicago. 5 o'clock on a Friday on the Kennedy Expressway. And we were in a long line of cars not going anywhere. And I looked over and made eye contact with a woman in a car who needed to get into our long line of cars not going anywhere. And I looked at my wife and I said, I'm gonna do it. She said, you're such a good person, that's why I married you 11 years ago. I said, I know. So we went and we gave her the wave in, and she put her car right in front of our car. And I gotta tell you, we knew that it made her day and her month and her year, because she gave us one of these back in the rear view too. And I looked at my wife and I said, we are making a difference. We are having an impact. We are changing the world. And then some guy behind us in a fancy sports car yelled out the window, what are you hippies doing up there? So it doesn't always work. But we're gonna keep trying. Will you all try with us? Thanks for trying me on tonight. When I'm with you, I get a little lost. Points of interest come and cross when I'm with you. Saturday night's on fire, eyes are wide when the road tires. You're so good to me, I'll be good to you. Be up front with me, babe, I'll be up front with you. And then I'll make this promise to you. If you're ever in my backseat, I'll be there too. All my troubles, yeah, all these blues, well, they take a backseat when I'm with you. All my friends and my guitars too, well, they take a backseat when I'm with you. When I'm with you. When I'm with you. Thank you.
I started writing in high school study hall because I didn't have much to do in my small town. So music kind of came along and kind of took away the cloud that was over my head, along with the boredom.
Well, I was walking down Prairie Street. It was her lunch hour, we were to meet. I got there early to bring her joy. I started hurting when I saw her flirting. Stop me if you've heard this one. With the bleach blonde surfer boy, he had big muscles, he had a tan. Got to a scuffle and I got banned for going crazy, for making noise. So this isn't Florida, it's not California, it's Illinois. Ran off together, they went up north, up to Chicago, so he could surf. They left me here all alone again. She said she loved him, 'cause he could hang 10 on Lake Michigan. But shorts and sandals were his only clothes. So in November, he up and froze. His dark tan turned so pale and old. She couldn't accept him, and so she left him out in the cold. Well, me just being the guy I am, I went and found him, lent him a hand, taught him what Illinois is all about. Got him a whiskey, took him out to Dixie's, and I thought him out. We started drinking, we talked all day about how he let her go get away. Away with murder, away with sin. We kept on drinking, we started thinking, plotted revenge. Daughter of a preacher over in Havana, but on the weekends hit the Cabana. Now the congregation, they can't forget, they found a mixture of those late night pictures on the internet. Now he's my best friend, party and talk. He's got 7 piercings and a mohawk. We got nothing against bleach blonde surfer boys, but this isn't Florida, it's not California, it's Illinois. Yeah, 'cause he's my best friend, partying tall. He's got 7 piercings and a mohawk. We got nothing against bleach, blonde surfer boys, but this isn't Florida, it's not California. What is it, Peoria? It's Illinois. Everybody, ah, da, 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 la, da, 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 la, da, 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 la, da, 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 la, da, 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 la, da, 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 la, da, 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 la, 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 la. It's Illinois. Y'all sound so good. It feels so good to be back home. I haven't played this song in a while. I've been in Pennsylvania and Ohio and Indiana. Will you indulge me one more time, Central Illinois? La da 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 da, la da da da, la da 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 da, la da da da, la da 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 da, la da da da, la da 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 da, la 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 la. It's Illinois.
Yeah, I kind of come from a simple area, a simple place, and simple time, I suppose, in my small town. And yeah, some artists kind of start acoustic and then they build a band, and some of us go in an opposite direction. And I was in a garage band. I had a half stack amp and an electric guitar, and I played Smoke on the Water in my parents' basement for a long time, just that same riff over and over and over. And I would go to my friend's house in town, and we'd be upstairs listening to really loud grunge punk rock music. And I went downstairs one day, and my friend's dad was just playing this acoustic guitar and singing some Hank Williams songs, and just the simplicity of it just kind of hit me. And I felt like just him and the guitar and his voice was moving me more than the 4 or 5 piece screaming loud band upstairs. And I thought, wow, well, I can expand my horizons a little bit. I still like to rock out and go to rock and roll shows, and I like it being loud, but I can do both, and I never really thought about that. So it kind of, this other side of music, kind of evolved in front of me, and just kind of ran with it. And put those songs that I wrote in study hall to the acoustic guitar instead of the electric, and it pleased my parents too.
You better go tell a villager they're coming strong. We're gonna pilgrimage tonight at dawn. Go tell the others that they're taking over again. You better go grab your baskets and your water jug. Load up on supplies and load up on drugs. Sisters and brothers tell them they're taking over again. You better go grab your blankets and your clothes so warm. We're gonna wrap up all of the newborn. Fathers and mothers tell them they're taking over again. You better save up your voices, people, by and by. They're all we got to keep this village alive. Go tell the others that they're taking over again. You better go tell a village that they're coming strong. We're gonna pilgrimage tonight at dawn. Go tell the others that they're taking over again. You better save up your voices, people, by and by. They're all we got to keep this village alive. Go tell the others that they're taking over again. Save up your voices, people, by and by. Save up your voices, people, by and by. Save up your voices, people. For I was in the Delta. Oh, I was in the Delta. And people, I felt you. And the way you feel. And I heard the bells a ringing. I heard the bells a ringing. And people were singing about the way they feel. I couldn't make out the language. I couldn't make out the language. But it sounded like anguish. Was the way they feel. Oh, I was in the Delta, the Mississippi Delta. Oh, Louisiana, and the way you feel. Yes, I was in the Delta, the Mississippi Delta. Oh, Louisiana, and the way you feel. Playing music back home. Play the music back home. Play the music back home. And the way you feel. Playing music back home. It's good to play the music back home. Oh, it's good to be back home with y'all in the way you feel. Dobro, everybody.
I think Keith Richards said something like rock and roll is 80 or 90% attitude, and even Johnny Cash could take and Hank could take the stage with a guitar and still have a lot of attitude, and in their delivery and in their demeanor and in the songs that they were writing. So.
I'm gonna pick up some of these empties just as soon as I know where they're laid. Tied off and jolly and leaving lines on a long hot summer day. For every day I'm working on the Illinois River, get half a day off with pay. Towboat picking up barges on a long hot summer day. I got a girl in Bartonville, she's a mighty fine girl, okay. bet she's sitting with her window fan on a long hot summer day. Every day I'm working on the Illinois River, get half a day off with pay. Towboat picking up barges on a long hot summer day. Hey! Tonight had beans for supper, tonight chicken consomme. A big old beer from Poor Brothers on a long hot summer day. Every day I'm working on the Illinois River, get half a day off with pay. Towboat picking up barges on a long hot summer day. Fiddle! Every day I'm working on the Illinois River, get half a day off with pay. Towboat picking up barges on a long hot summer day. Every day I'm working on the Illinois River, get half a day off with pay. Towboat picking up barges on a long hot summer day. Everybody jam!